Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome once again, viewers. Welcome to the page of Biodiversity and explorations of the flora and fauna of District Buner. This time I am present in another area of District Buner, Gokand area, on way to court. Now I will tell you about some flora of this area. The flora is very flourishing now. Plenty of water is present in the river. This is yes, this is persistent river, but the water is now in plenty amount due to a heavy raining. This is the month of July, end of July, and I am discussing about some flora of this area. This is a plant which is present in the bank of water or near to water. This is a Welex plant, Welex, and we can say locally Wala. There are different species of this plant in this area of Buner. Welex, Tetrasperma, and many other species. This is another plant, Persicaria capitata, present in the in this moist rocky area, belonging to the family Polygonaceae. This is another attractive plant that is present in this area, Cynoglossum lanceolatum, belonging to a family Boraginaceae. This family is commonly called forget-me-not family, so we do not forget the plant of this family. Let's see another plant of this particular area. This is a Solanum nigrum. This plant is belonging to the family Solanaceae. This is a widespread family having many numbers of fruiting plants, vegetable plants. The fruit of this plant become red or black and ripening. This is eaten by the local people as a very delicious vegetables, and medicinally this plant is very important. It is a hepatoprotective plant, and it can be used to treat jaundice and many other liver diseases. This is another plant which is present in this area. This is Amaranthus spinosum. Amaranthus spinosum is also used as a vegetable, and it belongs to the family Chenopodiaceae. This is another plant belonging to the family Asteraceae, and this plant is called Galinosaga parviflora. Yes, this is also belonging to the family Asteraceae, and this is called Coniza bunerensis. This is the same plant, Coniza bunerensis, that is in blooming nowadays. Yes, this is another plant that is belonging to the family Brassicaceae. Yes, this is called Lepidium species, I think so. This is a Lepidium sativa. This is another grassy plant belonging to the family Pavaceae. This is called Arandodonax, commonly called null, and this plant is also used for constructions of walls and for fencing and for many other purposes. Yes, this is a fly belonging to the class Arthropoda. Zoologists may know well about this species. This is another plant which look like a tobacco plant or tambaku. This is Verbascum thapsus. When it in flowers, a yellow beautiful flowers appear on this plant. Look, see this plant. This is again Verbascum thapsus, and you can see the yellow flower on this beautiful plant. This is lichens. They are gregariously present on this rock. Lichens, you know, lichens are a composite structures having two partners. One is algae and another is fungus. So when both combine together, they form a structure called lichens. They are considered to be pioneer of the climax community. They first attack on a barren rocks and then produce an environment for another plants to invade. You can also see the mosses on this rock as well. So mosses are basically a bryophytes. Yes, this is another plant. You can see the color of the leaves on the abaxial surface and as well as on the adaxial surface. So this might need identification. This is Barbarous Lycium, the most common plant of this area. The fruit of this plant is edible, and this is a medicinally very important plant and locally called quarry. See this plant. This is Oreganum vulgare, locally called shamake. You can see another plant on this barren rock. So this is Acaranthus aspera and locally called Butkanda. The seeds of this plant is used for kidney stones. This is a plant. They are locally called tangai and belonging to the family Rosaceae, and this is called Pyrus pascia, locally called batangi or tangai. This is another beautiful plant belonging to the family Asteraceae. This is another plant of this particular area. This plant is more common in this area. This is Xanthosylum armatum and locally called dambara. The fruit of this plant is used as a condiment and medicinally also important this plant. This is a small plant, but actually when it grow it become a big tree or under tree. This is locally called Cambella and botanically called Merilotus pelepensis. This is a tree. This tree is also common in this area, but this tree is present in a very high altitude in this area of Gokand. This is the Quercus species, probably Quercus incana or Quercus dilata. Locally this tree is called bunjai. Look at this vine. Actually this is a wild angur. So this is very common in this Gokand area and locally called gidalkwar. Botanically some says it is Vitis jacamentii. This is Hypericum purpuratum and medicinally very important. This plant is also present in this area. Yes, pteridophytes are also common in this area. You can see the ferns of this area. This is Pteris critica is also common in this area. Pteridophyte.